Namaste guys, Rajesh here for Namaste Tech, and in this video I'm going to do a camera comparison between the Xiaomi Redmi Note 3 and the Xiaomi Mi 5. Now the Redmi Note 3 is priced at Rs 12,000 for the 3GB RAM variant, while the Xiaomi Mi 5 is priced at 25,000. On paper though, both phones come with a 16 megapixel rear shooter. However, look closely and you will realize that the Mi 5 cameras also features 4-axis OIS and a newer Sony sensor. This should theoretically allow it to click better pictures than the Redmi Note 3. But exactly how big is the difference between the camera performance of these two devices? Let's find out in our comparison. Before I start though, let me give you a quick overview of the camera specifications of both these handsets. The Xiaomi Redmi Note 3 features a 16 megapixel rear shooter with an f2.0 aperture, while the Xiaomi Mi 5 also features a 16 megapixel rear shooter with 4-axis OIS and an f2.0 aperture. The Snapdragon 820 chipset allows the Mi 5 to record videos in 4K resolution as well as in slow motion at 720p resolution. With the camera specifications out of the way, let's now talk about the camera application of both these phones. I'll start with the Xiaomi Mi 5, on which you can quickly open the camera app by simply dragging the camera shortcut on the bottom right corner of the display to the left. The camera app is your typical MIUI camera app. You have the shutter button on the right with the option to switch to the video mode above it, while the button at the bottom provides you with quick access to the gallery app. Swiping to the left of the screen provides you with access to a plethora of filters, while swiping to the right provides you with access to a bunch of camera modes. This includes audio, beautify, fisheye, tilt shift, handheld, manual, etc. From this mode, you can also enter the advanced camera settings, which, among other things, allow you to toggle the camera sounds, scan for QR codes, change the picture quality, and more. So thanks to face detection autofocus, the Mi 5 is able to focus on objects pretty quickly. However, its performance is not as fast as the Galaxy S7, which features dual domain pixels. Next, let's have a look at the camera app on the Redmi Note 3. So the camera app on the Redmi Note 3 is similar to the one found on the Mi 5, which is not surprising since the phone runs on MIUI 7. However, since the Redmi Note 3 comes with a lesser powerful Snapdragon 650 chipset, it does lack few of the camera features found on the Mi 5. This includes an HDR auto mode, so you only have the option of toggling HDR to on or off, which means that in scenarios where HDR is required, you will have to manually switch it on. In terms of effects, you do get the manual mode, but again, the options compared to the Mi 5 are very limited. You also don't get the option to record videos in 4K resolution on the Redmi Note 3 from the default camera app. However, you can record 4K videos on the phone by using the Google Camera app. Like the Xiaomi Mi 5, the Redmi Note 3's 16 megapixel rear shooter also features face detection autofocus. However, its performance compared to the Mi 5 is not that good, especially in low light. So with the camera interface of both phones out of the way, let's now talk about the actual image quality. Even though both phones come with an f2.0 aperture, the bokeh effect in close-up pictures taken from the Mi 5 is better. Talking about the details in photos, despite both phones coming with a 16 megapixel shooter, the Xiaomi Mi 5 is clearly able to capture more details. Coupled with the faster autofocus, it makes clicking pictures on the Xiaomi Mi 5 a better experience. The lack of an automatic HDR mode on the Redmi Note 3 is also a bummer in my opinion, especially because the phone comes with a very powerful Snapdragon 650 chipset. In low light, it's almost a no contest. The Xiaomi Mi 5 wins hands down, with the Redmi Note 3 capturing some really disappointing photos that lack any kind of details. So this is a sample test footage shot on the Xiaomi Mi 5 in Full HD resolution at 30 fps. This phone employs a 4-axis optical image stabilization. And this is the same scene shot on the Xiaomi Redmi Note 3. This phone also comes with a 16 megapixel rear shooter, but it doesn't employ any kind of OIS. Unlike the Mi 5, the Redmi Note 3 is also not capable of recording videos in Full HD resolution at 60 fps. So yeah guys, I don't really think there's anything much to add here now. The Xiaomi Mi 5 is a clear winner. The 16 megapixel shooter on the Redmi Note 3 is not that impressive. I had mentioned this in my review, and while Xiaomi has rolled out software updates to fix its performance, it is still not better than the Mi 5. The Xiaomi Mi 5's camera is definitely better than the Redmi Note 3, but that was a given due to the price difference between the two. Compared to the likes of the Galaxy S7 and the Nexus 6P though, the Mi 5's camera is sort of disappointing. I've already done an EIS versus OIS comparison for the handsets, which you can find in the link given in the description below. So guys, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching it. Do hit the like button below and subscribe to our channel if you have not already done so.